Alright, I'll be nice. Okay, some satire to start with as far as what you're looking at here. When you're talking about the ultraviolet comparatively to radio, or why radio is 5x 10 to the negative 7th in terms of it being a higher frequency, but the wave is more connected. You'll pick up on radio, but ultraviolet is a super intense wave function laser beam, kind of like it'll burn you, not necessarily give you ultraviolet radiation. It'll burn you. And that's in the pocket. When most mathematicians don't really get some of this c to the third, that's like two pockets up here, which is a subdivision of EHV divided by KT, which is the limit. KT is usually a mountain standard for the black body problem, so you're actually starting with -1. I don't have any blue types in the room for what I'm looking for, so my redshift guy is usually the ultramar in terms of M instead of VT, which would be ultraviolet radiation, sunshine, visible light, and radio from the source, what is in the ball wave by its plots. They're planets passing in through it like Cepheus star, or a Dyson space that says, because there's homogeneous temperature everywhere, that's how you would graph that object in space. There's a period that you could argue is computer engineering, right? 8 pi v is like 2 pi, and in that way, 2 pi, I pi, there's a u or a calculus to it, a reflection off of the up and down sequence in a square wave by zeros and ones that kind of give it some geometry for 0 and 1. But t or velocity are capital forms. They're large deltas or large gradients, very observable through a standard. Well, you don't really know what's going down inside of the mound, which is part of the Riemann sphere that says, it is moving. When something hits, it's gonna get spaghettified a little bit, a bullet against the wall there by the forces what aren't necessarily happening in a deeper space. Relative to that 50 cal, or pushing it through starts to act a little different at a physics, where you could argue, well, because it's very small, or because it's very small moving fast, how fast would it need to be? If both of them are small moving fast, then this one needs to be moving faster, and that would project something in that movement that is a king and yellow type, watching high and low get at it over there, and doing some stuff. What else we got here? Big equations. Oh, buddy. Well, this one's good for the MTFs. Like, you've just found something. Clang. It's there, but the notation of talking about something like that, as far as Halloway's, Miebkes and Halloway's ring as a senator, talking about the U.S. DOT relationship with the Chinese, whatever it was. I don't have any kind of central limit theory. I don't have any kind of cosmological radiation mound. I don't have, Frodo from Middle Earth running around the river down there as far as what's in that box. And, well,